Robert Zemeckis is a highly celebrated American filmmaker whose work has had a significant impact on cinema as we know it, blending entertaining, family-friendly stories with cutting-edge technology. His films from the 20th century, such as Back to the Future, Forrest Gump, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit, to list a few, are highly celebrated for their innovative narratives and smooth integration of groundbreaking special effects. However, in the 21st century, Zemeckis' focus has increasingly shifted towards utilizing advanced technology more and more, even at the expense of the story and narrative depth. Zemeckis' most recent projects exemplify this problematic shift. His filmography over the past couple decades is quite shoddy and all over the place, to say the least. His foray into performance capture technology with films like Polar Express and Beowulf showcased his desire to push the boundaries of cinematic visuals. But while these films were visually groundbreaking in some ways, they received mixed reviews regarding their storytelling and character development. They simply did not resonate with audiences. And even for the accomplishments with the effects, all of these projects still ended up in a weird, uncanny valley territory, creating a disconcerting experience for viewers. These movies simply did not stand the test of time, unlike his earlier films. In reality, nearly all of his recent films have been misfires, as he continues to focus on crazy effects rather than a story with actual heart. I think that the closest that Zemeckis has come in recent years to recapturing that early magic is with his films The Walk and Flight. These projects are much more character-focused and based on true stories, and they effectively utilize special effects to enhance the narrative stakes without overshadowing the characters. The special effects in these films serve to heighten the tension rather than dominate the storyline. Despite the success of these two films, Zemeckis has struggled to achieve similar acclaim in recent decades. Nevertheless, he continues to receive substantial funding for new projects, even after making abominations such as his Pinocchio adaptation with Tom Hanks, which is likely one of the worst films I've ever seen. It truly left me speechless. And Zemeckis isn't slowing down anytime soon. His next project is coming to theaters this year and is even more ludicrous. The special effects heavy trend continues with his upcoming film, the clumsily titled Here, based on Richard Maguire's graphic novel. Here is a technically ambitious project, utilizing generative AI-assisted technology called Metaphysic Live to digitally de-age actors in real time. This innovative approach allows the film to span multiple generations within a single, unchanging location, capturing the essence of human experiences over time. The use of such technology is indeed impressive in a way, but it also seems somewhat absurd, as it prioritizes visual effects over the organic development of the story. Despite the technical marvels, there's concerns that Zemeckis' emphasis on style and special effects might once again overshadow the narrative's emotional and thematic depth. Here epitomizes Zemeckis' modern approach, illustrating both his strengths and potential pitfalls. While the film promises to be a visual spectacle, it remains to be seen whether it will resonate with audiences on a deeper narrative level. At its core, it seems hollow and like an experiment that no amount of special effects can fix. In filmmaking, style should always serve the story, yet in Robert Zemeckis' recent films, the spectacle often overshadows the narrative. This is particularly evident in Here, which easily could be dubbed Shtick the Movie. The trailer alone was both perplexing and unsettling, compelling me to watch yet leaving me deeply skeptical. The concept of filming an entire movie from a single location feels excessively gimmicky and overly sentimental. Zemeckis seems desperate to elicit an emotional response, as evidenced by reuniting Tom Hanks and Robin Wright, digitally de-aging them, and confining the story to one setting with them. This approach lacks subtlety and feels overly manipulative. It's kind of unbelievable, honestly. Moreover, the use of AI to alter the actors' appearances comes off as inhumane and unsettling, particularly in the close-ups of the younger versions of the characters, which appear disturbingly unnatural. While I pray that the film turns out decent, its execution already strikes me as pointless and misguided. Employing AI in this manner reflects a disregard for the essence of human storytelling and could ultimately be detrimental to the cinematic experience and the future of cinema. This evolution in Zemeckis' career underscores the ongoing tension between technological innovation and the timeless art of storytelling. While his efforts to push the boundaries of visual effects are commendable, it's crucial that the heart of filmmaking, the story, remains at the forefront. Emphasizing special effects and artificial intelligence in art and filmmaking, especially to the detriment of narrative substance, is both gross and lame. It reduces the art form to a mere showcase of technological prowess rather than a medium for profound storytelling and emotional engagement. The reliance on AI for effects such as digital de-aging, as seen in Zemeckis' here, strips away the authenticity of human performances, making them feel hollow and artificial. This trend towards hyperrealism through technology not only undermines the craft of acting, but also disconnects audiences from the genuine emotional core that traditional filmmaking seeks out to convey. The magic of cinema lies in its ability to tell compelling stories that resonate on a human level, and when technology overshadows this purpose, it transforms films into sterile spectacles devoid of soul. The essence of filmmaking should be to move audiences to the power of stories, not impress them with the latest technological gimmick. Before wrapping up, let's quickly take a look at a film of his past that successfully attempts at integrating technology into the story. In 1994's Forrest Gump, digital effects are used sporadically yet effectively and memorably. For example, later in the film, special effects are used to digitally remove the legs of Gary Sinise's character, Lieutenant Dan, to depict his war injuries convincingly. This added a layer of realism and emotional depth to the character's storyline. The special effects aren't the main point at all, they just underscore the points and add texture, as well as realism. The film would still be good without the special effects, which says a lot. The same can't be said about his newer films, where suddenly the special effects go from the background to the foreground. Zemeckis' mastery of special effects allowed him to create immersive, believable worlds that enriched his film's narratives and left a lasting impact on audiences and the film industry. When special effects are in service of the story, they can be truly powerful and exciting. But if it's the other way around, it's just not good art. Hopefully, Zemeckis finds his way again. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think.